Hey guys, it's Tony with Backwoods Biker Magazine and Wood Tramp Outdoors. Joanna from Chicago wrote, of all places, wrote and asked, how do I organize a bucket style pack? Hang tight, I'm going to tell you. All right, guys, welcome back. That has been an old age question ever since I was a kid using bucket style packs. Whether it was an actual pillow sack, pillowcase with a some cordage wrapped around it, fixed it into a single arm sling or whatever. I did that when I was a kid. And as I got older, got in the Boy Scouts, we had bucket style packs then also. Some of them were donated Alice packs. Some were even older than that, and then, it's just something that I got used to, was using these bucket style packs. What I never did get used to, though, was the disorganized mess that a bucket style pack can often pose to you. So I started using utility bags and all bucket style packs just to keep them organized, especially if it's like a canoe size. That's a pretty big pack, and you don't want to just have stuff, crammed in there. So that's what I've done, and I've used it with, this is a bucket style pack that's made by J. Hercules. This is a wax canvas guy. It's not real big, it's only about a 3-day, maybe 5 at most, but you can see that it is a bucket style pack, right? And you're putting your stuff in there, no matter how organized you are, even if you happen to have one little pouch on the front, which he's known for doing, you're still going to have a menagerie of your gear that's going all over the place when you got to dump it out. And then the other thing that I use them with is a haversack. Now this happens to be a larger haversack. This is made by Campcraft Outdoors. Jason, what is his last name? Jason Hunt. There you go, Jason Hunt. He's in Kentucky. Campcraft Outdoors is his company. But this is one of the neatest haversacks that I've ever had in my possession. And this really goes with me probably 90% of the time when I go out into the woods for a day or even two. I can live right out of this. But in order to prevent chaos, again, just like the J. Hercules version of the bucket style pack, this has a front pocket on it with a snap, and what I have in the front pocket is just quick access things, an emergency whistle, and then I have this little toggle system that I keep in all my bags to be able to hang them up off the ground, and that puts me on the inside. And you'll find a couple things in my haversacks all the time that are loose. Number one will be a tourniquet, right? That's a cat style tourniquet, and this is a Write in the Rain notebook. Those are the two things right there that's loose. I might have an occasional knife in there, but usually what you see is what you get. And then I may as well mention too, the flap has got a pocket in it that I keep a couple drum liners in. So now let's really talk about what I'm wanting to get to here. This bag right here, it too is made by Campcraft, and this is not a commercial for them, although they do make really, really great stuff. What I'm wanting to talk to you about is the organization. You asked me about that. How do I organize stuff in my pack? It's these right here. These are wax canvas. They have a zipper. They've got handles on both ends. It doesn't have to be exactly like this. It looks like a shaving bag, right? My dad's old shaving bag. And an old shaving bag would work just as well. Most of those are waterproof, and most of them are pretty rugged. And what that does, it allows me, now this one is just kind of general, so I have everything in here. Here's a fire kit that has a multitude of redundancies. There is this field sharpener, and I also have that little, you saw me here in the last couple weeks, I think, something like that, where I built this small little strop bat to go with me. that's been neat. Always carry a little hank of Mariner's line, tarred bank line number 36. Of course, we got a ferro rod, and I must have been doing some axe work because I've got a file and I've got a puck with me, and that's the only reason I would have taken that along with me. And then I have always got a bushcraft style pocket knife besides the pocket knife that I keep in my pocket at all times. I carry a knife like this. This is Victorinox. I think this is called the Ranger, but it's bad to the bone. But you can see, you know, how this organizes everything. And I got bush butter in here also, and then an emergency candle just in case it rains. I can start a fire with this very, very easily. But, you know, you got all this stuff, and you're not digging through that big bucket style, and it actually gives you more ability to pack more things. Now, I would have enough room to put another one of these in there if I wanted to, which I generally don't in the haversack. But when it comes to the bucket style packs, I will have these made up. Some of them are smaller, none of them are any larger than this one here. But I will have, you know, food, kitchen utensils, or anything to do with food will go in one bag. Another bag will have cordage, illumination, and on each of those, when I have multiple bags in the bucket style pack, I will tie a piece of paracord of different color or put some type of identifier on there, so when I'm looking in there, I say, oh, yeah, that's got all my fire stuff in it. Oh, that's got the food stuff in it. You know, so that's what I do, is I use bags like this to be able to store and organize. And I'm going to tell you something else that it does. It saves your backpacks or your haversacks from being poked or overstressed, because really that's what happens with these, is when you start stuffing these bucket style packs, whether they are wax canvas, regular canvas, or they're sil nylon really are under stress. But when you overpack them, the zippers want to fail, the seams want to fail, the buckles want to fail. These will cut down that failure rate for you. And I've got another tip for you while I'm at it. I may as well tell you this. I'm not going to take it off the wall, but I have got another pack like this from J. Hercules. It's the same exact pack. It's the original John pack, and it's the same dimensions and all that. And we were noticing that other people were asking us, you know, how do we prevent the overstress of seams and zippers and blah, blah, blah in packs? And we came up with an idea. And the prototype for a product that we are currently making, we got a few of them out there, but we're not ready to release them. It is a liner system made out of ABS plastic that will provide you with a bottom for your pack, and also a wall system that will keep it from ever collapsing or being poked with whatever sharp object it is. Now, here's the tip that I wanted to give you, okay? What we did to get our experiment off the ground with what we were thinking, we went to Walmart. We took our pack with us, and we measured up the pack with a plastic trash can, just a cheap plastic trash can, brought it back to the shop. We cut the bottom down to about 2 inches, and we took that bottom, we stuffed it in the bottom of here, so now it's got a hard bottom. And then the remainder of that trash can, we cut the top of it off also, and then we split it down the middle. We put it in the pack, put it to where it would come together and form a continuous wall, and we just T-Rex the tape, you know, together just to see if the idea was going to work. We're a lot more sophisticated now than that, but I can tell you what I'm talking to you about is on my wall right now behind me, and boy, I know that you're asking me, get that off the wall. I'm not going to do it because there's other stuff that's attached to it. Okay, this is where you really want to have somebody else in the studio with you when you're doing this. Okay, so here this guy is. All right. You hear that? That is this bucket that has been fixed with a trash can. All right, and this was just all taped up in here. But I'm telling you right now, this thing has lasted me. Not only me, but everybody checks that out. When they want a 3 or 4 day pack, they'll come and get that and they'll check it out on our staff. That's why we keep stuff like that. But that's just a secret tip for you, you know. Instead of waiting around for us to be able to launch this new product line, you can just go to Walmart and do what I just said, because that's where our ideas started out at. We've refined it quite a bit. So I hope that helps you out. But there you go. Thank you, Joanna from Chicago. I do know a Joanna up in Chicago. She's a musician, though. You might know her. She plays at Kingston Mines all the time. That's all I'm going to say. Her name is Joanna. Bad to the bone blues guitar player. So, appreciate that question. It's a good question. It's a viable question. So until next time, you guys ride free, you live free, and as always, you be safe out there.